Daddy born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. Four babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. Hope you all had a terrific Christmas holiday. I did. And it's a little tough getting back into the swing of things. Probably should have canceled this morning's session too, but we'll do a walkthrough and see what's there. Here at Forex Smart Trade, our mission is to help you become a successful currency trader. And we do that by teaching you how to use some proprietary trading indicators that we have that are simple to use, but very, very accurate. And we are so confident in how accurate they are that we'll let you trade with our money once we've taught you how to use them. So with that, let's just jump right in and see what we've got this morning. And we first need to start by listening to this guy, and we'll get going.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the great things about the program is, or our secret sauces, are that the training. The best way to get good at something is to find somebody who is already doing what you want and see if you can talk them into sharing what they know. That'll expedite your learning and put you on the fast track to getting to where you want to be. And one of the ways we do that is that we do these live trades where you get to see a trader like myself who is pretty good, walk through their analysis and learn from what they're doing. I do 3 live trades a week, Tuesday and Thursday morning and Monday afternoon. Every afternoon I send out a live trade setup with a little video so that you can kind of see how I've developed the thought. But when you become a regular member, every morning at 10 a.m. we do a live trade, every evening at 10 p.m. And then twice a week, Wednesday evening, we have an advanced member meeting, and every Saturday morning we have a back to the basics where we're continually reviewing the various signals, taking questions, helping you get better at it. Continuing to work on the fundamentals is important to staying sharp. Even though I've been trading over 4 years, I still make mistakes, and it's just important to kind of have that continuous review. I like to work off of a little checklist that that helps keep me focused. Checklists have been shown to result in better performance. Every morning, I like to restart the green charts, and actually I had my green charts shut off over the holiday, so I just turned them on before we get started here. at the end of every, and the reason we want to do that is that it clears the memory out in our, clears the RAM out there, and it also picks up any updates that they might have done. At the end of every day, it is good to review the trades of that day, specifically the trades that didn't go the way that you thought they might have, so that we could figure out what we're doing wrong or what was wrong with our analysis and improve it. And it's that continuous cycle of improvement as you start to go off course to get back on that helps you become a better trader. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. Our indicators are very predictive, telling us what's going to happen in the market. And if we can figure out which direction the market's going to move or a currency pair is going to move, we can make money from that. However, news does impact currency prices. So we want to know what news items are coming up so that we can basically trade around them. And we get that primarily at, or a good place to get that is forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks news down into 3 categories, but yellow, which is low impact, orange, which is medium impact, and red, which we don't have any this week, which is high impact. Now, the thing that we do have is it's a bank holiday in most of Europe. Europeans tend to live a little bit better in terms of quality of life than we do here in the United States. They have many more days off. They have longer vacations, and we can see that all the banks are closed. Had I remembered that, I probably would have canceled this morning's session because it doesn't leave us too many pairs to trade. But we'll go through the analysis just as a means of learning to recognize the signal. We've got a dozen different signals. The one I principally trade from is one called the 10-point trade, and I traded off of the 1-hour chart. So let's just jump in and see what we have. But since most of Europe is shut down, it's also a holiday in Canada. I had some business to do today in Canada too. So that means she's not going to be around. She might not be around till tomorrow. Should have got it done Friday then, huh? All right. So with that, let's just jump right in and see what we've got. The chart I am going to trade off of is something called the Light 6 Major. It's one of the standard layout charts. It breaks. This first chart is a composite chart. It's showing me 6 different currency pairs. They're all U.S. based. And I am going to start with the middle of the chart. And basically what this signal wants to do, I like to trade again off of the 1-hour chart. When we create a trade strategy, when you do our training, we're going to create a kind of a customized trade plan for you based on your availability to trade and your risk profile. But I like to get in and get out. So I trade off of a 1-hour chart. 1-hour chart is going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. And really what I'm looking to do is see if I can get 3 trades for 11 pips each. And then I've had an excellent day. And what this strategy tries to do is it tries to get all of the lines from the various sections to line up. And if they're all going in the same direction, that's a high probability trade. The likelihood is the move is going to go in that direction. So I start with the middle section of the chart, which is what we call the majors and minors. The red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray line is the minor indicator. Horizontal red line is the oversold line. So I am looking for situations where we are either oversold and the lines are going up, and this horizontal blue line is the overbought line, or the lines are above the blue line going down like here. So what I'm looking for is I want to ride down through the channel. You've got the down candles. Then when it turns, I want to ride it up through the up channel. So here everybody's going up. The major indicators going up. The minor indicators going up. We were oversold. And I've got what I call the double cross, where the green line is crossed over the red and the gray line is crossed over the black. I will consider a trade so long as the green line is less than halfway. Here, the green line is a little bit over the halfway mark. I don't mind how far if the minor lines have extended. So here, the minor lines have already run through the channel. I care about the position of the green line here. So this is a little bit further than what I'd like. Can I get 11 pips from the halfway mark through here? Yes, I can. But again, because I don't want to be at risk, I'm far more likely, if I can catch the trade down here, I'm far more likely to get my 10 pips. So here I've got 9 pips, looks like 9.8 maybe from here to here over the course of 2 hours. So arguing that I have the 3 points here, my next step would be to go up to my TNTs. And there were 4 indicators up here. Each is capturing data at a different speed. The 2 orange lines are telling me buy, supporting what the majors are telling me here. The 2 blue lines, dotted blue and thick blue, the blue lines are inversely related. So when blue is going down, that means buy. So the 2 blue lines are going down. So all 4 are saying buy. Then I am going to jump down to the pressure, and I want the lines either going up or the green line on top, and I don't have that yet. The green line's going up, red line's going down, so that's sideways pressure. And the green line probably in the next hour will cross over. But again, I'm interested in a high probability trade. I want all 3 sections to agree. And I don't have that here. I almost have it, but I don't quite have it. And given that I only need a couple trades a day, I'm willing to wait till I see my setup. So we're going to pass on this. Maybe we'll come back and look at it. But right now, no. Euro USD, banks are closed in both market, or banks are closed in Europe. Oversold, and everybody's kind of going sideways here. So there's nothing. I don't need to look at anything else if I don't have my majors doing what I want. Pound USD was the banks closed in England? Probably not. Yesterday and today. Yep, they are closed in England too today. Halfway, I don't have everybody going up here. The miners have already started to turn. So I'm going to pass. I want all the lines going up. I don't have that here. Other thing I don't like here is the kink in the green line. So I'm going from more steep to less steep. If there's going to be a kink in the line, I want it to go from less steep to more steep, and I don't have that here. U.S. Canadian dollar oversold going down. Dollar Swiss franc overbought. Miners are kind of going down. Majors are sideways. U.S. yen. All right, the yen, Japanese aren't having a holiday today. So we were oversold. Everybody's going down. And I've got the double cross. The red's on top, the black's on top. The green line is less than halfway. So I like that. What I don't like is I don't like the kink in the line going from more steep to less steep. But I do have 3 points here. I jump up to my TNTs. The 2 orange lines are going down. They're going down very steeply. And dotted blue going up, thick blue going down. So dotted blue going up means sell. So 3 of the 4 telling me sell. I have got very weak up pressure with red line on top. Red line on top gives me a point. So 1 point here. And the green line is almost flat. Very little slope to it. Very little slope to it. In fact, it is flat. So red line's on top, and it looks like the lines are diverging. So that's kind of a positive. So 1 point here, 3 points here, 3 points here. So that's 7 points. When I have 7 points, what I want to do is confirm the setup. And I confirm the setup by going to a full chart. A full chart's going to show me multiple time periods of the same pair. So this was USD JPY. So let's take a look. We're going to save this. And what I'm looking for is I want to be overbought on both the 2-hour and the 4-hour. Lines don't necessarily have to be going down, but I want them to be overbought. And the reason I want them overbought is if we're overbought here and overbought here, eventually they're going to turn and come down. So even if this signal weakens, I'll still pick up the trade off of one of these 2. I'm just going to have to wait longer. So here, overbought, everybody's going down. Actually, this is not a bad signal. Not a bad signal. We're just entering the channel. So this is telling me sell. And here we've just touched the overbought and it's coming down also. Well, it's sideways. It doesn't have to be coming down. As long as it's overbought, it could be going up. I'm okay with that. So I have the confirmation that I want here. Once I have the confirmation of what I want, I need to figure out what the trade is worth. So to figure out what the trade is worth, I am going to just open up a clean chart. And on the clean chart, I am going to I want to see what the trend is. So the trend is how it's been moving. So here, this is kind of a weak uptrend. It's going up, going up, going up. And then here we're trading into a downtrend. So we are proposing a buy. Oh, no, what was it? It's a sell. All right, so we're taking a sell into a downtrend. That's good. So taking a sell in the direction of the trend gives me more to work with. Now I need to figure out what the trade is worth. So unlike some of the scalp trades we have where we tell you what the trade is worth, on this trade, I need to know, to figure it out, I need to draw some support and resistance lines in here. Support and resistance lines are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. So we're stopping in here, we're stopping in here, stopped in here, stopped in here. And on the Euro USD, they tend to be 30, 40 pips apart. So I want to know where these spots are because that's going to become the basis of where my take profit happens. So it seems to stop in here, and I want to crunch up the chart to get more data points, but you can see it hasn't traded down here in a while. So I'm going to just open this back up so we can see it a little better. And then I want to know how much distance I have to these points. So going up, I've got 30 pips coming down. I've got 25 pips, so that's 55 pips. So it's 30 pips up, 55 pip, 25 pips down. I want to know, let's see, how much to here? 15 pips. So down, we've been sideways for the last half of last week. Let's go back and take one more look. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to take a 15 pip sell. Let me just double check. I want to make sure that Japan doesn't have a holiday today. No. Wow. Japan was doing stuff on Christmas. Well, I guess it was the next day. 6:50 at night. Our time would have been the next morning. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a sell. So you can take it in your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader 4, this is a demo account. I don't have USD JPY up here, so I'm going to go to File, New Chart. USD JPY is in the first group. I'm going to open up the chart. I am going to change it to a one-day chart, so I'm looking at the same thing. And I am going to go to New Order. This account has 13,400 in it. To figure out what my volume or lot size is, I am going to take the decimal point here on the amount in the account and move it over 4 spots. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1.35. 1.35. I can take anywhere from half of that. So what is that? 1.35 would be about 0.65, all the way to double it, 2.7. So I'm gonna just keep it in the middle for now. 1.35. I'm just 1.35. I'm just rounding this number up, and I'm going to take a market sell. Once it's recorded, I'm going to right click on it and go to modify. And we were going to take 15 pips. 15 pips is 150 points. I just add an extra 0 to the point to the pips to convert pips to points. I click the little blue button and it's going to do the math to figure out what the exit is. And we're going to use a 3-to-1 stop loss here. So if it's 15 pips, it'll be 45 pip stop loss. So I add an extra 0, click the copy as, and click modify. And so I took a sell on the USD JPY. With a take profit of 142.207, 142.207, and a stop loss of 142.820, stop loss of 142.820, and I'm going to expect this to close within the next 3 hours. Next 3 hours. Let's go back. I think I'm happy. The signal is good, so we're just going to wait it out. We can see if we got anything else real quick. We still have a few more minutes here. Euro pound oversold going down. Reason we don't want to trade on bank holidays is the volume of trading is way down. The indicators don't work when the volume of trading is slow. So they work, but they're not as accurate. How about that? They're not as accurate. Australian dollar, yen, almost through the channel. You can see here the little kink. This kink gave us a kind of a flat candle. Euro Canadian dollar oversold going down. So here's a situation where we're oversold, and you could have gotten 10 pips being oversold. It's just not part of my trade strategy to trade when it's to take a sell when we're oversold like that. Middle of the channel, nothing. I don't like it when it turns in the middle of the channel, especially here where the slope isn't that steep. I do look at the slope of the green line. Pound yen, bank holiday in Japan. So or in London. So we're gonna pass on this. This signal is okay. Touched overbought. Everybody's going down. Double cross. 2 orange lines going down. Dotted blue going up. So 3 of the 4, and we've got down pressure. So 7 points. Confirmation. 2 hour is going down. Is overbought. 4 hour is overbought, and both are going down. So this is actually a nice signal. You could do the 10-point trade off of a 2 hour chart. The only difference in doing using the 10-point signal on a 2 hour chart versus the 1 hour chart is it's going to take 2 to 6 hours for the move to happen, and the move is going to be worth more. So normally, if on a 1 hour chart it's 5 to 35 pips, on a 2 hour chart it's not going to be double it, but it's going to be more. So so this is a nice setup here. If we didn't have the holiday on the pound, I might take this. If we didn't have the holiday on the pound, I might take this. Let's see what else we have. I'm not going to go, well, I guess we could take a look and see what it might be worth. What the heck's going on here? So you can see I trade since I trade the pound yen, I already have the support and resistance drawn in on a chart. So here we were bumping into this resistance, and we've got a kind of a big way down. You might even argue that we're missing a line in here because this is kind of a big gap. Let's see. See, it's stopping here, it's stopping here, it's stopping here. It's a little bit off here. Could maybe bring it down a little bit. It's a little bit of an art and a science here. As to where the spot is. I like it here better though. So if we were to take this, $43 pips up, or down, and maybe 7 pips up. That's not quite at the right starting spot, but oh, come on. Okay, gang. So this is what I'm going to save that. We took a sell on the USD JPY with a take profit of 142.207, 142.207, stop loss of 142.82. Thank you for joining me. I probably, given the bank holidays, I would probably not trade today. I'm going to have it up on my side screen, but I'm not going to kind of actively trade. I will send out an overnight trade tonight. We'll send out an overnight trade tonight, and I'll see you again on Thursday morning. Thanks so much for joining me. If you want to learn to trade, we can help you. And if you want to talk to me about it, the best way to get a hold of me is to just schedule an appointment, and you can schedule an appointment at forexsmarttrade.com/schedule. forexsmarttrade.com/schedule. Thanks so much for joining me, and we will see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.